Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, so unless you have been under a rock for the last 2 days, you've heard about the Chinese balloon that has been floating over America. So the narrative that we are supposed to be believing is that China decided it was a good idea to launch a large weather balloon. Oh, it's bigger than most weather balloons. It's carrying equipment, meteorological equipment, according to what China has to say. So they launch a large weather balloon from mainland China that has no means of steering. Let it float with the jet stream, which most weather balloons won't float that far. This one was just an anomaly. Even China didn't expect it to go that far. So allegedly, they loaded this balloon with sensitive, proprietary spying equipment and let it float randomly with the jet stream to let it go over Canada and then eventually over Montana. And then, it's floating over sensitive military installations. Well, if you didn't know there are sensitive military installations in Montana, you do now. Thanks for that announcement, you freaking idiots. So eventually, this balloon loaded with spy equipment is going to come down to Earth, probably somewhere in America. If not, then eventually into the ocean or in Canada or wherever it happens to come down. And all this spy equipment is going to be in the possession of North American authorities. Never mind the fact that China has got satellites that already know about any of those sensitive military installations. Yeah, let's just forget about the satellites. No, let's launch a balloon, a bright silver, highly visible balloon. Let's do that instead. This has turned the United States once again into the laughingstock of the entire planet. Allegedly, we have got all of this anti-aircraft, and aerial defense, the best in the world. Patriot missile systems, NORAD, F-16s, F-22s, F-35s, all these anti-aircraft and equipment and jamming, electronic jamming systems, and all of this kind of stuff, that all of this could be used. Then it's floating over Montana. Montana has a population of a little over 1 million people, mostly concentrated in a few towns and cities. Most of Montana is just open space. It's all ranch lands, Glacier National Park, public lands, and military bases. But no, so we can take down ICBMs, we can take down drones and missiles and aircraft, enemy aircraft. Weather balloon? Oh no, we can't do that. It's too dangerous. We are a joke. We are a freaking joke to the rest of the world. I think most Americans are laughing at this. I've seen nothing but jokes on my social media feed about this. Nothing but people laughing at it. So even if we were going to take this down, what means would our government use? How much would it cost you to bring down this weather balloon? A Patriot missile cost $4 million, launched from a $5 or $6 million launcher. How much does it cost to launch an F-16 or an F-35? How much does it cost per hour to fly one of those things? How much would it cost for whatever projectiles that they fired at it? No. Oh, and by the way, they happened to launch this with perfect timing from mainland China so that it would wind up floating over the United States with perfect timing to coincide with Antony Blinken's unannounced visit to Beijing, which he canceled because of the balloon. China's response has pretty much been like, okay, and you didn't really have anything to say that we wanted to hear anyway. So, see ya. The point of this is not the balloon. The point is not that it was a spy balloon or that it was carrying any or what it was flying over. The point is to make you fearful and angry at China. That is what this is about. This is coming right after a general says that we're going to be at war with China by 2025, right after the Rand Corporation says we need to work for a negotiated peace agreement in Ukraine so that our military can focus on China. While we've got a buildup of U.S. military, naval presence in the China Sea, around Taiwan, and all these threats. Why? Because China is beating us in trade. That's what that is about. There is no threat from China's military. Yeah, China has a larger air force and naval presence, but they focus on shorter range, more maneuverable craft than we do. The United States focuses on these giant freaking aircraft carriers and this kind of thing in entire flotillas, fleets, whereas the Chinese focus on more maneuverable craft. How much space do you think it takes to turn around an entire fleet, as opposed to they're getting zipped in between by smaller Chinese craft that are loaded with, torpedoes and top side guns and, just all kinds of armament which can take down these large ships. And then they've got missiles and drones and so forth and so on. But those smaller ships won't go all the way across the Pacific Ocean to our shores. That's not what they focus on. They are defensive, whereas ours are built to be offensive so that we can fight on the other side of the planet. China is not invading other countries. Look at how many countries the United States has invaded since 1990. I mean, Iraq twice, the Balkans, just Iraq, the Balkans, Iraq, Afghanistan, Iraq again, Libya, Syria, just Somalia, just one. We've bombed part of Pakistan. We've directly bombed Yemen, and then we armed Saudi Arabia to bomb Yemen. We're arming Israel. We're threatening just one thing after another. One country after another. What has China done? What has China done that is aggressive? Trade. They beat us at trade. That's what they've done that's aggressive. And they didn't come here and steal the jobs. Our corporations sent the jobs over there because of cheap labor. It was the corporations that shut down our manufacturing here and started shipping in, inexpensive Chinese goods. That's not China's fault. They were offered business, they took it. There's nothing aggressive about that. But they're going to defend themselves for extremely good reason. But you're supposed to be afraid of that. Okay, tell American corporations to stop doing business with them. Ban it. Point over. That's it. That would be the end of it. No, you can't import from there. Now, you'd have a different issue going on with the World Trade Organization and so forth and so on, but it wouldn't involve warfare. But instead, no, let's go to war with China because of a balloon, because they want to do trade or whatever. This is what you're supposed to be deathly afraid of. Yeah, we have turned ourselves into a joke. We can turn it around, but not with the government that we've got, not with the administration we've got, not with the Congress that we've got, not with the military that we've got. Only we can change this. Share this video. Talk about these subjects. If you can afford it, please donate whatever you can to help expand this channel and my presidential campaign. And I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.